Hello, and welcome to The Answered Patient. I'm Jane Hansen. If you toss and turn all night or have trouble staying awake during the day, it could be the sign of a sleep disorder. In this episode of The Answered Patient, we'll tell you about the symptoms of sleep disorders, who is at risk of developing them, and how they are diagnosed and treated. Nearly 70 million Americans suffer from a sleep disorder, and many don't even know they have one.
Insufficient sleep is a chronic epidemic for the United States. People who are not getting enough hours of sleep voluntarily because of lifestyles that are too busy and trying to cram too many things in and sacrificing the hours of sleep in the balance.
Research shows that getting enough sleep is vital for both physical and mental health. During sleep, our bodies go through a sequence of events known as the 5 stages of sleep. Stages 1 through 4 are called non-rapid eye movement, or non-REM sleep. Stage 5, the REM stage, produces increased brain activity and is when most dreaming occurs. These stages typically cycle several times throughout the night and are necessary to help restore our body's energy.
You need to know that sleep is a dynamic process. You don't go to sleep and your brain just kind of rests and you're done. The deepest stages of sleep may be what we think is being restorative sleep.
If the sleep cycle is interrupted, a person can suffer from memory loss and impaired thinking, or even experience life-threatening accidents.
Getting a half a night of sleep or skipping a night of sleep entirely, voluntarily, might lead to profound changes in memory and concentration and coordination the next day.
Fatigue and exhaustion can also cause other medical conditions, such as heart disease, obesity, and depression.
There are cultural, social, economic outcomes to sleep disorders that are very important, and there are also medical consequences of sleep disorders. They cause so much dysfunction and come in many packages.
Doctors describe sleep disorders as any disturbance that affects a person's ability to either fall asleep or stay asleep at night or stay awake during the day. And they can occur in anyone at any time.
The breadth of sleep disorders is so enormous. It affects a lot of people at all ages, newborns to the elderly. You're still wearing your CPAP?
Every night.
Okay.
If you think you might have a sleep disorder, the first step towards treatment is working with your doctor to determine which type you have. There are nearly 100 kinds of sleep disorders. The most common is insomnia. People who suffer from insomnia have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. Sleep apnea occurs when a person has difficulty breathing during sleep. It's often accompanied by snoring and even brief periods where breathing stops altogether. Restless legs syndrome is a sleep disorder marked by tingling or even painful sensations in the legs. These symptoms cause patients to experience an irresistible urge to move their legs, making it difficult to sleep. Narcolepsy is a neurological disorder. People with this condition experience sleep attacks that cause them to suddenly fall asleep without any warning. Parasomnias are disturbances that occur during sleep, such as nightmares or sleepwalking. While research is ongoing, experts believe these and other sleep disorders are caused by a combination of brain chemical imbalances, stress, inconsistent sleep habits, or even having a spouse with a sleeping problem.